Hi and welcome to Movies Suck. This is just a quick note to do with this story that I came across on Bounding into Comics. It says, rumoured Spider-Woman director Olivia Wilde excited to reframe superhero stories and infuse the genre with a female perspective. Even the title sounds bad. But let's read the story. Perhaps it's just, a title meant to be clickbait and say, yeah, let's have a look at that. Maybe I'm getting that all wrong. I could be. It's very possible. So, book-smart and rumoured Spider-Woman director Olivia Wilde recently opened up about how honoured she feels to be able to infuse the superhero film genre with female perspective. Wilde recently appeared as a guest on the Shut Up Evan podcast, whose content focuses on gay stuff, internet culture, and was interviewed about her career by host and Netflix writer Evan Ross Katz. When the interview turned to the topic of directing an upcoming Marvel film, Wilde shared with Katz her excitement towards this incredible influx of female directors and storytellers getting to take hold of this genre, of the superhero space, and infuse it with their own perspective. So not only do I get to tell this story as a director, but I get to develop this story, and that's what's made it so incredible for me, said Wilde. The actor-director also expressed the honour she felt in being amongst this wave of women who are showing up and saying, we are not only going to step in and try and tell this story like men do, we're actually going to reframe the stories ourselves. Oh dear. That sounds just as bad as the title, doesn't it? It was exactly right. Reframe superhero stories and infuse the genre with a female perspective. What is wrong with just making the superhero story as it is written? Why is it that women seem to feel that they need to add, female stuff to the story? Surely the fact that a female might be the main character doesn't mean that the entire story has to revolve around female angst. That just sounds insane. The main character would suffer from female angst. That doesn't mean the actual story has to be written as though it's by the main. It's all you want in a superhero movie is bad guy, good guy, battle, good guy wins eventually. Unless, of course, it's going to be a series of movies, in which case good guys might lose, but they're going to win in the end. You don't need politics unless it's to further the story. We don't need external politics inside a movie. We don't need to hear about how terrible white men are and how, Black Lives Matter, the organisation that is, because obviously Black lives do matter just as much as anyone else's life matters, because let's face it, lives matter. I don't know why people keep adding a colour to that. Just put lives matter. I would agree. I do agree. All lives matter. And by that, I reference the fact that dolphins matter. Stop fucking fishing and catching dolphins and killing them. Piss off, Japan. Stop killing whales. That's it, India. You don't have to keep killing all those tigers. Stop hunting elephants, you bastards. Lives matter, generally. Unless, of course, it's a cow, in which case doesn't matter quite so much because I want a bloody hamburger. Why the hell do they call them hamburgers? Strange. Anyway, getting distracted here. So the idea is to make a good film. It doesn't have to have a female perspective to the film, to the writing, the designing, the angst of the movie. It doesn't need that. It just needs to be a good film. Just make a good film. And we won't give a damn that a woman wrote the script or the story. We wouldn't give a damn that a woman directed it. We wouldn't give a damn about anything. We're perfectly happy to have female stars in movies. Just make a good film. Don't try and imbue it with whatever your goddamn politics are. We don't care. It's not important. It's absolute trash. That said, if she doesn't intend to do any of those things, then that would be amazing. It just doesn't sound like it when you read what she has to say. For instance, the films listed here. Female directors who have made their mark on the genre, whether good or bad, in recent years include Anna Boden, Captain Marvel, Kathy Yan, oh god, Birds of Prey, that was a terrible mess of a movie. Patty Jenkins, Wonder Woman, the first Wonder Woman movie was a good film. I wasn't a massive fan, and that ending scene with the CGI fight fest, it was just like, yeah, whatever. By the time it got to that, I was just mostly zoning out because it was boring. But it was still an interesting film. I quite liked it. It was a good start. It gave us something to look forward to as we move on. I'm starting to worry about Wonder Woman 1984, but I will reserve judgment. Wilde was first reported to have signed on to direct a Marvel-related film in August, when entertainment news outlet Deadline reported that she had been tapped to direct an untitled, female-centered Marvel movie at Sony. I wonder what it could be. Spider-Man? Given that any Sony-produced Marvel movie revolves around the Spider-Man license shared between the two companies, fans quickly assumed that Wilde would head up a film based on the first Spider-Woman, Jessica Drew. You notice something about Jessica Drew? She's white. Who's expecting some sort of race swap? Who else? Who else could be? I don't know. It'd be strange if that sort of thing happened, because we've never heard of that sort of thing happening, race and gender swaps. Good picture, though. The director further fueled the rumour mill by quote-tweeting Deadline's announcement to her followers and adding only a single spider emoji as commentary. Yeah. However, despite these strong signs pointing towards her undertaking of a Spider-Woman project, the focus of her upcoming Marvel project has yet to be officially confirmed. Ooh, what could it possibly be when all you do is put a spider in? It's made by Sony. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's going to be Spider-Woman, Spider-Girl, something along those lines. Spider something. It has to be. And is it something to look forward to? Well, yeah, kind of looking forward to it. I always liked Spider-Woman. I'm not against the idea. But modern Hollywood. Modern Hollywood will kill anything you love. Modern Hollywood will destroy the franchises that you thought were great. We watched it happen. It's sad, it's happening. Is Marvel going to do much better in the future? Thor Love and Thunder says no. Well, I don't know about you guys, but at the minute, I'm still on the fence of looking forward to superhero movies. I'm still kind of looking forward to them. I'll watch them, but I haven't been impressed with anything I've seen recently. I haven't been impressed with anything I've seen for quite a while. We can only hope for the best, and let's face it, that's probably not going to be enough. Still, let's reserve judgment until we hear a little bit more. I'll keep you posted. This is Movie Sucks signing out. Leave a like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the flip side.